How dangerous are URM buildings in earthquakes? Well, they're one of the more dangerous building types, and probably in the city of Portland, overall the most dangerous building type, where we have about 1,600 of these types of buildings. URM means unreinforced masonry, so that usually means brick, but it can also mean a similar brick-like material. These are brittle buildings, which means failure can occur suddenly and catastrophically. So from the 1906 Great San Francisco earthquake to the 1933 earthquake in Long Beach, where California actually pretty much stopped making these type of buildings, to the 2011 earthquake in Christchurch, New Zealand, you see great URM building damage in all of these earthquakes. Anytime a large earthquake occurs in an area that has a lot of URM buildings, damage is significant, and including total collapse of some of these building types. Most URM buildings have multiple seismic deficiencies. Common to all of them is the lack of anchorage from the floors and roof to the walls. And so during a strong earthquake, the wall can peel away from the building, and then the floors and roof can collapse because they have no gravity support anymore. The exterior parapets on the building, that's the portion of the wall that sticks above the roof line. The parapet can break at the roof line, can fall onto the street, onto cars, pedestrians, or onto people exiting the building. So that's a big life safety risk, even in moderate earthquakes. A vulnerability that's not as well known is the weak front, soft front, or open front, it's called. And so there's just a lack of stability on a lot of these retail conditions at the bottom level. So the building can actually collapse at the front. That can happen at the back as well. It just depends on the configuration. But that's a huge vulnerability with a lot of URM buildings. The floors and the roofs themselves can be weak or lack the stiffness needed because they're built of archaic materials like 1x flooring instead of plywood. Sometimes a geometric problem, like with a stair opening, can cause more seismic problems with the building. If the walls are especially slender, like in a large meeting room where the ceiling's higher, like a church building maybe, the wall can actually snap at mid-height, break at mid-height, and that's a big problem for many URM buildings. So these are some of the more common vulnerabilities. There are many others. The site geology matters a lot also. I'm especially concerned about the low-lying areas down by the rivers, like the Willamette, the Columbia, downtown Beaverton, south of downtown Seattle. These are some of the areas where there could be some significant greater shaking and potentially liquefiable soils that can cause more damage. So buildings that have a combination of these vulnerabilities are more at risk than the ones that have maybe one or two. So that's just a quick summary of problems with URM buildings. You know, seismically retrofitting these buildings can save lives, economic loss, and it can improve the resilience of our region, and in many cases even save a cultural landmark. So thanks for watching.